What happens when vengeance collides with destiny? When the hunted rises higher than the gods who swore to destroy him? This is the clash that redefined Luo Feng, the moment he tore through betrayal, revenge, and despair itself, and proved that even mortals could shake the stars. Welcome to Donghua Minute. Caution, some details differ between the Donghua and novel versions. Today's story draws from both to reveal the truest, most complete version of this legendary fight. If you love deep cinematic breakdowns of Donghua battles and character evolutions, don't forget to like, subscribe, and let's step into the storm that made Luo Feng a legend. It all began long before the battlefield ever formed. Back in his youth, Luo Feng's rise drew the jealousy of another student, Zhang Haobai. When Luo Feng's strength earned him the title of warrior-to-be, Zhang Haobai's resentment ignited into hatred. Behind the scenes, he begged his uncle Zhang Zehu to crush this rising talent before he could shine. But fate rarely bends to envy. Luo Feng survived, and what began as rivalry soon evolved into blood feud. Failing to eliminate him, Zhang Zehu turned to darker allies, forming a bond with Li Wei, the proud son of the infamous pair known across the world as the Vulture and the Scorpion, Li Yao and Venina Paulinus. Both were advanced gods of war, their influence vast, their wealth endless, their tempers lethal. Li Wei was their heir, undefeated among young warriors, groomed to rule both battlefield and inheritance. To him, Luo Feng's name was an insult that demanded erasure. Their first encounter was destined for tragedy. Li Wei's arrogance met Luo Feng's calm precision like fire meeting steel. During a wilderness test, Li Wei attacked. Luo Feng responded with a single precise flying knife to the throat, ending the fight instantly. Li Wei died on the spot. When word reached Li Yao and Venina, the earth itself seemed to shake, their only son gone, their family legacy shattered. They declared a global bounty, 100 billion Hanxia dollars, to anyone who could reveal the killer's identity. To them, justice was no longer enough. Only annihilation would suffice. Once they learned it was Luo Feng, the Vulture and the Scorpion turned their wrath upon his family. In Luo Feng's absence, deep within the ruins of Earth for nearly a year, assassins, spies, and enforcers descended upon his home. His family barely survived under the shadow of two divine predators. Authorities briefly detained Luo Feng after Li Wei's death, but Hong secured his release. The world watched as tensions escalated. Then came the confrontation. Li Yao burned his own vitality to boost his power. Venina had already fallen during a failed ambush. Zhu Shi and Lei Meng, two planetary-ranked warriors, intervened to contain Li Yao, but retreated after his light ability and prepared bombs injured them. The battlefield became a storm of radiance and death. And then, Luo Feng arrived. What began as vengeance became apocalypse. The two forces collided, light against fury, mind against desperation. The ground split open under their clash. Every strike from Luo Feng carried precision. Every counter from Li Yao carried rage. Li Yao, bleeding vitality, launched his final assault, burning his own essence to match the young warrior's power. His body crackled with explosive light, his voice echoing, "If I die, you die with me." But Luo Feng stood unmoved. With calm resolve, Luo Feng countered. His flying knife pierced through Li Yao's defenses, striking deep. The world seemed to freeze, then shatter. Li Yao staggered back, his body crumbling under the weight of his own failing power. With the last of his strength, the Vulture unleashed his final act, self-destruction. A suicidal blast meant to erase Luo Feng from existence, but fate denied him once more. Luo Feng broke free of the explosion's heart, his body glowing in the wake of the blast. His expression calm, almost sorrowful. Behind him, Li Yao's flame finally faded into dust. When the storm cleared, silence reigned. The vengeance of the Vulture and the Scorpion had ended. And in that silence, a new force was born. Luo Feng stood alone, breathing the air of a new world. No longer a hunted warrior, but a being who had crossed the threshold of human limits. In that moment, Luo Feng didn't just defeat his enemies, he overcame the chains of mortality. Li Yao had sacrificed everything, love, soul, even his humanity, for revenge. Luo Feng, in contrast, gained everything by holding on to it. One burned his life away, the other illuminated the path forward. The cosmos had witnessed a transformation, a single man rising from the dust to challenge the gods themselves. That was the full breakdown of Luo Feng versus Li Yao and Venina Paulinus, the battle that marked the birth of a legend. If you felt the heat of this clash, drop a like, share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe. Next time on Donghua Minute, we'll explore Luo Feng's forbidden evolution and how his next transformation shattered the limits of the human realm.